Greetings, YouTube. Every day I get requests to do videos on some kind of forum post controversy. I guess I shouldn't say every day, like 5 days out of 7 days a week. Sometimes I do a video. Most of the time I don't because it's such a specific problem to a few people that I don't think it really is a reflection of the community. That's why it took me days to make the latest video on the Android issues, because it wasn't until I'd heard from like 5 different people on 5 different Android phones that I realized, okay, this is not just a problem affecting 5-year-old phones. There are people who have new Android phones that can't play MCOC, and that is a huge issue. But it takes a while to kind of learn, okay, what's the problem? What is going on really? And so when I first heard about the problem in today's video, it was what you see the title of this video to mean: Despair Healing Reverse Not Working. And so this is a post originally from an iPhone from Fratsby. Unable to reverse healing using 5-star 565 SIG 200 Captain America Infinity War with 2 out of 3 in Despair in Variant 2. Tried fighting Diablo, Dr. Voodoo in 2.2 and 2.3 with the aggression regeneration node, but cannot reverse the healing with 12 to 15 total debuffs, including armor break, weakness, and petrify. Attached are screenshots from the fights. So, this is the kind of message I was receiving at first. I didn't do a video on it, but I was looking into it, and I said, okay, that's interesting. That sucks for this summoner, because yes, that's one of the whole points of why you rank up Captain America Infinity War, is to have that reverse heal. So, that is an issue. And then, of course, Void is the whole point behind Void. I mean, that's why you use Void, to reverse heal. Agree, tested with rank 5 200 Captain America Infinity War, and Despair is not working at all. Same when using Torch, no heal reversal. So that was an issue at first, and that seemed to be the issue with Despair being the central focus of this video. It's not working. But then this got amplified big time for summoners reaching out to me. This goes back 4 or 5 days ago, who were in the middle of their Abyss run. Because the stakes of the Abyss versus variant content, not saying variant's not easy, of course variant's difficult, but if you think about the units and the time it takes to clear a path of variant versus the Abyss, it ain't even close. And the Abyss was so broken that it was just stopping people in their tracks. You can see tested with Void on Abyss Darkhawk, definitely not working. And you keep going down, and it just stops people in their tracks. Just tested Void against Abyss of Legends Darkhawk and the duelable Deadpool. He didn't reverse healing either times, and I run Max Despair. I also tried him against the Golden Circle Goldpool, who has aggression regen, and at 2 Petrifies Void was not reversing healing, even though Goldpool had at one point. So clearly this is an issue that is affecting multiple parts of the game. It doesn't matter if it's an iPhone user or an Android user. It's a mastery issue. And here's the problem, YouTube. It is a pro-Kabam anti-player bug. This is something that, if it's not working as intended, it makes Kabam more money because you can't complete the fights quickly, and so you have to use more revives, more potions. I had a summoner reach out to me that said, I think he said it took him 50 revives to get Gladiator Hulk in the Abyss down, and normally it takes him between 5 and 10. And of course, my thinking is, why didn't you just stop? But hey, if you got to get him down, you got to get him down. I get it. So, you can see there are just so many posts of this. So, yes, there are some people who are arguing with it, as there always are. It's close, at least to the previous working. Up to the previous update, Despair could reduce healing by 100% by itself. If you had any other sources of healing reduction, that additional reduction would be added on top of the Despair reduction, meaning a 6 debuff Void would have about 90% reduction from Despair, another 100% from the 2 Petrify, leading to heal reversal. Now it seems like it has 100% from the 2 Petrify, and Despair won't go above 100. So the question is, with this post, have they changed the function of Despair? I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but this would not be the first time that Kabam has changed a mastery, and then you know what they do? Instead of saying a mastery is bugged, they go back in and they change the description of the mastery to match what the new function or lack thereof of the mastery is. So finally, Kabam Mike says, thanks for the reports and information. I pass this on to the team for investigation. They're looking into it. It's now August 6th, and we've got more info. So this is a very big discussion point, and like I said, it's affecting everything from variant content to the Abyss, certain nodes, even incursions. So I would love to know if you've experienced this. Now, I will say this. I have only used, out of all those champs I just mentioned, I've only used Void 2 or 3 times against the Mephisto of the latest Galactus side quest, and he took him down just fine. And I run, I think it's just 1 out of 3 in Despair. But I also don't depend on Void or Captain America Infinity War, or even for that matter Human Torch, to reverse heal or stop healing champions that they normally do on a day-to-day basis. So this is something where I'm going to put out the forum post. I'm going to show you what the community is talking about, and then I will need your feedback as to whether or not you're seeing this. And if you're not, that's fine too. I'm not trying to say that just because these summoners are seeing this that you can't have a different opinion. I would just like to see the diversity of opinions in the comment section to read them and kind of get a better snapshot of what people are experiencing on a day-to-day basis in what has been a very big bugged month of Marvel Casino of Champions. Have a great day, YouTube. Thanks so much, and thank you to all the summoners who sent this my way and asked me to make a video on this. I know it's been 3 or 4 days since you originally asked it, but hopefully we can get a good picture of the problem now in the community so it can be addressed as quickly as possible. Even though when it's an anti-player bug, it's not going to be addressed very quickly.